Hey, I'm Scott Stein, and here next to me is a very large all-in-one computer. It's the Vizio CA27T-B1. Now, it looks like the desktop PC market has pretty much boiled down to all-in-ones for the most part. These big, all-containing monitors with slight bases, your iMacs have them, your Dells have them, Vizio has them. Vizio came out with this last year, and it's a pretty attractive product. Now, it's not a super budget model like you might think. It's actually priced in the middle tier compared to other computers like it. This is the high-end version in Vizio's line. There's a 24-inch, and this 27-inch starts at $1549 for a set of configurations that includes a quad-core Core i7 processor. Now, I'm going to get to that in a moment. 8 gigs of RAM, a 1 terabyte hard drive, and this big, bright 1920 by 1080 display with touch. Now, it's a pretty nice display and is vibrant, especially compared to its 24-inch cousin, which I didn't think was quite as bright or as zippy. Now, it's about that processor. It's faster than your average in this price range, but keep in mind that Intel now has 4th generation Core i-Series processors that are going to be popping up in PCs all over the place. When will it show up in particular computers? We don't know, but pretty soon. So when will you see a version with a faster processor? It might be sooner or later. You might want to hold out for that. But the value package here is still pretty solid, and it does have a couple of TV-related features that you might like. One is that it comes packaged with an IR remote. There are also 2 HDMI inputs on the back, so if you like using your computer as a television in your dorm or wherever, so that's nice. But there's not a lot else here in the equation that's really going to reach out and grab you. Particularly, there's no higher-end graphics like NVIDIA or AMD gaming graphics, and there's no optical drive, but most of these PCs don't have optical drives at this point. It's a solid value, and if I were to pick a Vizio product, I'd probably pick the one at the top end because of the fact that you're not paying that much more. The entry-level ones in the 24-inch actually are $1279, which is not that big a dip in value. Now, yes, there's a touch screen, but Vizio also packages a wireless keyboard and a trackpad that come in the box. It's a nice touch to have a trackpad versus a mouse because I kind of prefer that, and if you're using it on a sofa, it's a lot easier to use a trackpad than reach for some other device. One annoying/nice thing that comes in the box, and I'll explain why I say that, is this. It is actually a subwoofer that doubles as the power brick. Now, it does give nicer sound, but you're dealing with another box that you have to connect to, as opposed to just taking your cable and plugging it right into the wall. I don't like having that many things on my desk, but if you really love having a subwoofer, maybe you'll be happy. I'm Scott Stein, and that's a look at the Vizio 27T-B1 that is currently available.